For my Anatomy of a Scene project, I'll be discussing Bugonia, a film by Yorgos Lanthimos and cinematographer Robbie Ryan. For context, Bugonia is a story about this CEO woman who gets kidnapped by this crazy guy and his cousin because they think that she is an alien. I'll be discussing the scene in which they chase her down and kidnap her. The scene starts off with a low shot, and then we're tracking Emma Stone's character, the CEO. These angles are used to showcase how at this point she is in a position of power. I think her red jacket stands out against the rest of this scene, making her a point of interest for the shot. Something I thought was interesting about this car scene is something that the cinematographer Robbie Ryan said about how when she's inside and they have the rig on the outside, you can see actually a reflection of a light that they put up on the ceiling of a car in her sunglasses. And they could have chosen to just use a scene where they're filming on the inside of the car, but they use both, I think, to have a part where we're at still a distance from this character that we don't fully understand. Now we see the kidnappers hiding in the bushes here, very nicely framed by each of these patches of vibrantly green foliage. Something that I love about this scene is just how intensely green it is. Green being a representation in film of corruption, jealousy, danger, and the unnatural. The camera tracks over as the kidnappers move to the car. Yorgos's mantra is that if a character is moving, the camera should be moving along with them, so you'll see that is a pattern throughout the scene. The distance between us and the characters here creates this unexpected moment. For a second, we think that it's over and done with in a matter of seconds. But then obviously we see here that she's fighting back pretty successfully. This backlit shot where she's framed by the door, the kidnapper behind her, gives us a little bit of hope before it is ripped away and we're all the way back to where we started. And then the camera moves with her as she runs to the other side of the house, and suddenly we're on the inside. And we're on the inside because something is being hidden from us in this scene. Yorgos does this to create a kind of unexpectedness when the next scene turn comes along, making it a lot more shocking. Something happens right around here that we don't see. We could have seen if they decided to do an insert shot right when the action is happening, or even a close-up, but we're stuck here in the house watching from far away, which I thought was a very interesting and impactful choice. Especially when it's revealed here as she's walking that there was a syringe stabbed into her, and we have another low-angle classic Yorgos shot before she topples over.